Okay, we're recording. All right, so thank you guys for jumping on. So I at least have a handful of you that can give me some real life live feedback, because we're going to make some decisions tonight that hopefully we can like just run forward with tomorrow morning, tonight, even if you want to stay up late. I know it's Sunday night. Okay, so here's the scoop. Just a quick recap of what is going to happen tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I know in one of our live videos, I said 9 p.m. Eastern, but I was incorrect. It's actually 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. There will be a live video from corporate. Okay. So corporate's going to actually open up and unleash the whole deal tomorrow night. So none of the deals will be available during the day tomorrow. They will start then. And they're actually going to do, you know how when they do a live video, they're always like, there's like a doorbuster, or they say like, if you order between now from the live video to midnight, there's something special. Well, tomorrow night, all orders over $50 will be free shipping. So that's a huge plus. That's a huge plus. So what our goal is to drive as much traffic to that live video, right? So tomorrow, I'm thinking that I can share that live video into Simple Clean Results. Fingers crossed. I'm thinking that I can. Mandy, you're Central, right? So it'll be 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. So I'm thinking that I can share that video in there, but what I want you guys to do, or what I wanted you guys to know, is that at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm throwing this out there. This is more of a question than a absolute. So I'm thinking that, okay, so last year, I'm getting all over the place here, so just bear with me, because I have 1,000,010 thoughts about how we can make this so stinking successful. Last year, for those of you that weren't here, and I don't think anybody on here was with us last year for this, it was 12 days last year, it's 15 days this year. And when they presented it to us in years past, they had done one product on sale per day. So like Monday would be trim, and you could only get trim on sale that day. Well, what happened is it posed a lot of problems for shipping, because people were like, well, I don't want to make 10 orders and pay shipping 10 times. Whereas if they had been able to just place all their items on sale in one order, they would buy more because they only had to pay shipping the once. So it makes a lot of sense. And it's awesome. I mean, we get 15 items on sale for 15 days. I mean, there's nothing to complain about, right? So last year, they initially presented it to us like we were going to have one thing a day. And it was okay. Sorry, when I call the number, it says the number or code is incorrect. Please hold. Somebody in the chat is, it is a Zoom, so you need to download cloud. And then that ID. Okay, sorry. All right, so they presented it to us like one thing was going to be on sale, and then so we planned out live videos each day, one per day, and we gave away whatever that sale item was for that day. And there were about 2 or 3 of us that like split up the live videos. And what we did is we did a little bit of homework. And so we went in and got like actual reviews from the website. So we weren't just saying this product gives you la 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 la, like scientific information. We were like, there's actually, you know, I didn't write down names when I did mine, but I would be like, there's a woman that's been using this product, and she has been using it as a detangler for her 7-year-old daughter. And we read that. So there were actual like real life things. And the videos were fun, and they were really engaging, and they drove a lot of traffic. Okay. I kind of want to redo that. So I'm thinking daily giveaways. What I'm asking, and I was hoping there would be more people on here tonight, because I don't want you guys, I'm going to put something out there, but I don't want anyone to feel obligated. I don't want anyone to feel pressured, and I don't want anyone to feel like they have to take something on that they can't handle. Look at Becky's son. Stop. He is so cute. Mandy's already saying I'll do it. Okay, so I am going to, need some, I'm looking for somebody that feels absolutely 1,010% comfortable with doing live video. And then I'm also looking at, like, I am happy to supply as much as humanly possible as far as the number of products, but if anybody wants to chip in on the giveaways and can make sure that they get shipped out and that sort of thing, I'll take help with that too. So we can hash that out. I can put a post up. We can figure that out. You can shoot me a message. We can talk about all of that stuff. But I'm okay. If it came down to it, I'm okay doing all 15 giveaways for you guys because it does a huge amount of greatness in that ATM group. Now, here is a thought. This is where I'm at with tomorrow, because tomorrow is so big and we want to, whatever our first thing is that we do, does everybody know all 15 days what the giveaways are?
Being whatever they could be for whoever they could be for. But no one understands that some of that stuff that you're saying might.
Got it. I'm like a squirrel. I'm sorry. I always have to mute everyone because I can't, like, my brain's like over there and I can't focus. So I'm really sorry if you guys want to do that. Okay, I see Sarah says she doesn't know all of them. So I have new graphics that are like our team. Actually, Kagan did it and they are really freaking awesome. So I'm going to put them into a couple places, but I wanted to talk about the graphics before I just put them out there because I didn't want them plastered on walls. And I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna go over the what's on sale here in just a second, and you guys' jaws, if you don't already know, are gonna be peeled off the ground. Second, tomorrow we want to drive as many people to that live video as possible that corporate's doing. So I feel like it would make the most sense for us to drive as many people to our Simple Clean Results tomorrow, and then I'll do the live tomorrow an hour before the corporate's live, and in that live drive them to the corporate one, and by then I'll know if I can share into the group. So I feel like that could be a good flow. And coconut lime trim is one of the sale items. So I feel like that's what we should give away first day, because if you tell somebody tomorrow, from now, starting right this second to tomorrow night at that live video, that we're giving away our waist trainer and bottle, you're going to have people that want in on that, right? Like, so we're going to be able to ATM a lot more people saying, hey, like, we're doing a giveaway. And you don't even have to really give them a ton more information other than, hey, we have 15 more days of sales to follow. And that will be like, that will, once we get them in that group and they're seeing these, and I feel like we also, tomorrow night will have to be early, but I feel like our live videos for the rest of the 15 days should be closer to like now, right? So everybody's home, everybody's kids are started to be to bed. I know that not everybody are, I'm in the late time zone. But like, we're kind of like later in the evening. All right. Like if I get too much later here, I'm a zombie, just throwing that out there. But we don't have a ton of people on the West Coast. So I feel like we deal with a lot of Eastern Central here. Okay. So I'm going to scroll back through these questions really quick. Danny, no, all 15 items are on sale for all 15 days. Okay. So let me tell you all the 15 items. And I have really stinking cute graphics to share with you guys here as soon as I get off here and put them in all the things. Where's that chat? There. Okay, so here is your items on sale. Okay, body butter. Oh, I don't like this graphic for telling you percentages. Body butter is one of the items. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm about to lose a lot of money because I'm going to buy all these dang things because they're so stinking good. I was like, no. So coconut lime trim is 15% off. So that's like Black Friday's chocolate deal, right? You guys, like, that's a great deal. We're going to sell a lot of freaking coconut. That's my favorite flavor, so I know I'm going to sell a ton of it because I talk about it all the stinking time. We got body butter at 35% off, and I have the actual, we already did all the math for you guys too. So in the graphics that I give you, you'll see like this is what the full price was, but 35% off equals this. Here's another great one, and I think we'll do this as day 2 giveaway, is our probiotic is going to be 20% off. Like, everybody wants the probiotic, so trim and probiotic, like being able to add this. And I also feel like in that first live giveaway tomorrow night that I'll touch on some of the other things that are coming up. Don't you feel like giving them a heads up? But actually, corporate's going to do it in the next video, so I might not need to do that. Rewind. The BioCell Chews will be 25% off. The BioCell Pure Singles 14-pack will be 35% off. The Dual Action Eye Gel is 30% off. The Repairing Hair Mask that I love with every piece of my heart is going to be 25% off. the antioxidant hair gel, antioxidant gel, not the hair gel. Antioxidant gel for your face is 20% off. Carb blockers are 15% off. The Wrinkle Guard is 25% off. The Fresh Breath collection, so the mouthwash toothpaste together is 25% off. Exfoliant, 30% off. The Fresh Space Room Spray is 20% off. The Pet BioCell is 20% off. I've got a list of people waiting for that. And the shower gel is 15% off. Now, those are stellar deals. And when you actually break it down, and what we did with the graphics, you know how with Cyber Monday, we like put together some packages that maybe had some things that weren't cyber, or like we kind of like pieced things together to make like maximum deal for you. So what we did with the graphics that Kagan made, the actual graphics, but what we did is we put together some things like M3 plus trim plus carb blocker and showed the actual like dollar amount so people can see, hey, that would have been $300, but now you're paying $209. So it really shows a big gap, and it makes them think, oh gosh, I should get all the products right now. So we've got like we have a tummy tuck pack that has trim, body butter, and 2 boxes of singles. It's $231 regular price, on sale for $169. So they're getting, like, we put together some packs that were maybe not normally what we would do, but that showed some really great savings and that would be really good matches. Allie, body butter is like it's like shea butter lotion, and so it's like nice thick moisturizing lotion, so really good for the skin. So we got like a liquid collagen pack. We've got liquid collagen for you and your fur baby pack. We've got an ultimate weight loss pack, tighten your belt pack, holiday skincare pack, and then we actually made individual graphics for every single one of the things. Okay, so really stinking excited about that. Now, so between now and tomorrow night, obviously I'll do the trim one for us all tomorrow night. We'll work out a schedule. I already have the order that I think I would like to do them in, and if anybody has anything they want to say back. You keep saying pack. Do I have like a Midwest accent? Everybody's making fun of the Midwest girl here. Now you got me all sidetracked. What was I saying? Oh, I have the order that I think I would like to do the giveaways, but, and I'm in for any feedback if anybody wants to change that, and then we'll like set up whoever wants to do lives. I need to scroll back through. I know a bunch of you said that you would help with stuff, but I didn't read through all that. So, okay, so actually, yeah, I probably will say, because I'm probably going to lose this chat once I get off here, right? Will you guys message me if you're in for doing a live video, or if you're in for doing, adding like a product for giveaway? Please do not feel obligated. I do not want any of you going backwards on money. I do not want any of you feeling obligated that you have to do any of that, okay? Okay, so pre-orders, like you guys, I know we're kind of behind the ball for pre-orders because the orders start tomorrow night, but I would really get to making sure that you're talking to as many people as possible about the trim giveaway tomorrow night. Oh, I know what else I want to talk to you about. So how many of you were on the kickoff call last night? Okay, so did anybody not hear about the December incentive? Like, you didn't hear about it? Oh, well, this should make you even more excited. Let me just get back to that graphic so I can tell you all the money that's going to be in your pocket. Okay, so you know how in November we had the backpack giveaway for like the top 250 whatever. They did this last year, and it's basically cash for Christmas. Okay, so every single day starting tomorrow, so tomorrow night counts, they're going to do you earn 1 point for each gift of Modere offer that's purchased by personally enrolled social marketers or your pod customers, new and existing. Okay, so you're going to earn 1 point for everything. So if I order body butter, whoever enrolled me gets 1 point. That makes sense? All right. The top 3 point earners each day. So every single day from the 3rd through the 17th, there's going to be a drawing every single day. Top place for each day is $300. Second place is $200. Third place is $100. Now, every single person that gets 1 point that day, they're going to do a random drawing, and they're going to give away $50 every single day. Okay? So that's $650 they're going to give away every day. There'll be daily leaderboards on One Voice, and then the daily cash prizes will be awarded the following business day. Now, I probably missed that graphic. Oh, no, grand prize. So at the end of the 17th, on the 18th, there will be a grand prize winner, first through third places. First place will get $1,500 cash. Second place is $1,000, and third place is $500. Okay? Now, do not, and I repeat, do not count yourself out of this. Okay, I know that there are probably more than one person on here that was like, I've never been at the top of that leaderboard, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if I know those names that are always on the top of the leaderboard. Well, I also know that there's several of you that do a dang good job doing your job. So do not count yourself out of this, okay? You can sell a freaking $5 bottle of Fresh Base and you get a point, okay? I just want everybody to know that we're all in this game, and I'm running for the money. So should all of you, right? Even $50 extra right now for Christmas time is, heck yeah. Why I wouldn't bat an eye at it. Watch you. Okay, so that is the scoop. We're going to do live giveaways. They're going to be fun. They're going to be real. They're going to be exciting. And last year we used a Google Doc. This is the other thing I'm going to talk about. It was a lot of stinking work. I'll be real with you. Google Doc is it's just a lot of work. People had to enter their names in, and we had to do scrolling, and it just left a lot of open. And the other thing that happened was we all had a lot of downtime where we were draw a name and say their name, and we have to wait 2 minutes, serve a minute to see if they're on, and if they're not on, then we're drawing another name. And there were a couple times that it went excessively long. And nobody wants to wait around for that. People did because they had to be on to win. But the nice thing that we did, I've done this on a couple giveaways now, and I know some other teams that are doing it. They actually just scroll the live, all the live comments, and pick one. Now, here's where this could get tricky. I know all the names of all the people on our team pretty much. So I know when I'm picking a customer name, but we just have to be cautious that we're not picking. So I would like feedback on what you think about that, because that's really the only other way to draw a name and make it be pretty random versus the Google Doc. And the Google Doc is a ton of frigging work. And especially when, if I was doing all the live videos, it might not be as much work because it's just one computer and one person that has to deal with all the mess. But when I would love to highlight multiples of you doing live videos, I don't know. I'm just putting that out there so we can talk through that. Tomorrow night, I'm going to just do a random pick of a customer for the trim. And so then I know that they're live and they're interacting, right? It's just really easy to pick somebody. Allie. Maybe I have an idea. So what about this? I'll be watching every live if I'm not on every live. So maybe I can pick the winner and message it to whoever's doing the live based off of the comments, because I can scroll and just pick someone as long as you can see comments. And then that works. I feel like that could be a really easy way to do it. Yeah, more people will definitely participate with no Google Doc. The Google Doc, sometimes people are funny about putting their information into something. So I feel like we can remove that and just say, get on this live, the more you interact. And the fun thing is the interaction, when corporate does that, the interaction, and they say the winner is going to be chosen based off of your interaction, the lives are freaking fun because people are like, oh yeah. They're answering every question and saying all the things. So if we just make sure we're letting them know, all you have to do is be on this live. We add you to our group. You have to be on this live and interact, or the winner's chosen off of interaction. That sounds good, right? Okay. Does anybody have, you guys can unmute yourselves if you, does anybody have any questions about these giveaways, the 15 days, how this will work, anything I can help you with, anything at all?
What's the sock thing?
Oh, okay. So in Elite Dynasty, we are, Kelly Garcia kind of brought this to the Elite chat and was like, hey, I would like to do some sort of gives back for our team. Not trying to do anything, but corporate kind of made it aware, kind of talked about gives back, and they're going to start doing awards for people that are giving back in their communities and things like that. And so we had started talking about it, and she read an article or something. And in that article, it stated that the number one thing that's missing from that homeless shelters are missing are socks. It's like their number one thing on their wish list. So we thought that would be a really easy thing to bring to all of you guys, that we're going to do a sock drive, because like pretty much everybody lives within a vicinity of a homeless shelter. And if someone on our team doesn't, I'll pay shipping for them to get to me, and I can get them to our homeless shelter, whatever. We'll figure that part out. Or a church. I mean, there's always somewhere we can donate socks, or hats and gloves too, to be honest. But we picked socks because of that article, and did the hashtag shots for socks, because our shot mob socks, right? Hashtag shots for socks. So we are going to, if you read my post on my personal page, I basically said for every $25, and I'll just equate it to points on my back end, but every $25 that I sell per customers, I don't care if it's SmartShip, I'm going to basically take my customer points at the end of the month and divide that by 25, and that's how many pairs of socks I will donate. So I said for every $25 that I sell this month, I will donate a pair of socks. And in that, like, you can go to the dollar store, you can go wherever, okay? So a lot of people, and Allie, exactly, Allie did 100. It doesn't matter to me what number you do, and your customers don't, your audience doesn't know what I did, and it doesn't matter, right? But collectively as a team. So what I'm going to do, I made that post today on my wall, and every Sunday I'm going to give an update, and I'm going to get a basket here, and I'm going to go each week, and I'm going to get the number of socks so that you can watch, kind of like the ticker, but you're going to see my basket fill up with socks. Okay. And it will, I mean, I don't want it on the back end. Yeah, it'll probably drive you some sales because you're doing it gives back. Maybe. I don't care if it does or if it doesn't, but you guys, like, I just think at the end, if our team, and we're going to do Elite Legacies numbers along with Elite Dynasty, but as a whole, what if we donated 5,000 pairs of socks in the month of December to homeless shelters across the country? You know, I mean, it's something really small that we can do as a whole. I've done all sorts of things over the course of time in this industry for Gives Back with teams, and this is just a really simple one that there's not one person that can't do it, right? Anybody can donate one pair of socks. So did that answer all the questions? Did that kind of clarify what it is? I just basically, this is what I did. So if you go to my page and you see my graphic, I went to Google. Actually, I think the picture I ended up saving, actually it was from Google. I Googled Christmas socks, and I scrolled down until I found feet in Christmas socks, because you'll get like all the like salesy pictures, but I wanted like feet in them, and they had like golden cocoa or whatever. And then I saved the picture, and then I went to WordSwag and I put the hashtag shots for socks on it, and that was my picture. And then somebody else had already written most of the words up, and I just made it more Daphne, and then I put it on my wall. So, and I've gotten a lot of messages about it, like, what are you guys doing with the socks? So that's fun. And like Allie said too, I don't care if you guys do a pair for every 100 you sell. I don't care if you do a pair for every 200, 500. I don't care what you do. I would just love to see our entire team doing something. So putting shots for socks up there, even if you personally can't donate, like take your daily pay from one day and donate that to going to the dollar store and getting some packs of socks or a couple pairs of fun socks, whatever. And you don't have to do the basket thing either. You can just do an update at the end of the month, but you could do little things throughout the month saying, hey, we're doing a sock drive. Still enjoying the sock drive. Take pictures of your feet in funny socks or in elf slippers, or I don't care. Like, we can make this really stinking fun for the whole month. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I just am really excited about everything that's going on. First and last, that makes no sense for me. The next, whether it's my first or my last, because to be very honest with you guys, you have me so stinking fired up lately that I could talk for days on end because I'm so stinking excited. My husband went to bed at 8 o'clock tonight, and he's like, good night. And I was like, really? What? You're going to bed? He's like, you are like spastic these days. We have so much good going on and coming out of the momentum that you all created with Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and all the people that you reached out to. If you are reaching out to them and being like, oh my gosh, you're going to want to be on board for this, guess what? We're giving away coconut lime, which is Daphne's favorite. And we are going to have so much fun over these next 15 days. You're going to want to be in this group. Like, if you guys create that excitement, I'm probably going to get off of here and do a quick live video and just be like, holy cow, bomb just got dropped. There's going to be some fierce fun coming. And I don't know if you are watching me at all, you don't want to miss this, right? If you present it like that, you're going to get people that want to be in the group just to check out what the heck they're missing, right? The thing is this is totally not what I wanted to talk about tonight, but multiple people have been like, how are you messaging people? What are you messaging? I don't want to be cold message. Here's the thing, you guys. If you're reaching out to people being like, I would be wrong if I didn't share this with you. We got some crazy stuff going on for the month of December. I think you're going to want to be in our private group. Care if I add you? The worst thing they're going to say is no, and you're going to be like, all right, cool. Thanks for getting back with me, because there's nothing worse than people are ignoring you, right? And then second of all, if they say yes, you'll be like, awesome. Our first live giveaway is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss that. Make sure you're on. And guess what? If this group isn't for you, you're not going to hurt my feelings if you remove yourself. You just took it away from being a cold message. Nothing you said was pressure. So I feel like it's time to like reach out to all the people, right? You do not want, last year, some of the best parts of our 15 days of giveaway sold out before the 15 days were done. So don't wait until day 7 to start saying, you know what, I really should have sent messages. It's time to say, okay, today's day 1, and I'm going to send all the stinking messages so that nobody can feel like I left them out. Or if somebody comes in and says, hey, I saw that you have 15 days of giveaways going on. I want the coconut lime trim. And you're like, oh, that sold out on day 6. Okay. Yes, you can use voice clips and forward it, and obviously it sounds a lot more exciting when you are doing a voice clip than when you're speaking or than when you're typing it out. Yes, Allie, my husband always wants to kick me out because I'm annoyingly happy most of the time. Most of the time. We all have our moments, right? I don't share those with you most of the time. Except for I got all sappy in the live video the other day. Did everybody catch me crying in front of you? I wanted to delete that live. Okay, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to share. Anything anybody else wants? We got the stock drive going on. Live video start tomorrow night. Get everybody in there. Message all the people. I'll get the you guys want me to put the graphics in? I'm gonna put them in the Elite Legacy group so they don't get buried in the chat. Yeah. Then they're easily accessible and everybody can find them at their will. Oh, I do want to talk about this. I see, Allie. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to talk about that too for a quick second. Customer chats. So if you guys didn't catch Kagan's live video in Elite Dynasty the other day, she talked about a lot of great things. But one thing she talked about was a customer chat. So every person that's ever ordered from her is in a chat. And I know many of you are probably rolling your eyes back in your head saying another stinking chat. If you are me, if you got into my chat inbox, you'd be like, oh no, no more chats. But I'm telling you right now, a customer chat is so stinking worth it. And Allie, I'm going to just not put you on the spot, but I'm going to talk about our conversations about it because it was a good one and it's a very valid concern. So Allie reached out to me and she was like, okay, let's talk about this chat. Like, do you think chat or group? And I started a customer group a long time ago, like an actual group for all my customers where I could make a post and they'd all see it. But I don't know about you guys, but you know, if somebody doesn't have all notifications on for a group, they don't even see your stuff in your group. And in a group, they can see it and just mosey on. I mean, it's just my customer group is worthless. I'll be very real with you. Chat, on the other hand, her biggest concerns were, I don't want to be blowing somebody up with a customer chat. You have to remember, if you add all your customers into there, you're virtually the only one that's ever going to post in there. And then her next question was, if somebody has a problem with something and they come to that chat, like, how do I address that? How do I remove them? Like, how does that work? And my thought on that one is, more often than not, if you guys are doing good customer retention and touching base with your customers and doing what you should, usually the problems arise before you even get to that chat thing. The chat is really to like give them fun things. There's a chat calendar in Elite Dynasty now where you can put things in there I love that your friends started chatting to each other because that's going to drive more sales. I'm not going to lie. But yes, Kelly posted about a chat schedule. So morning, midday, and night, you would put a post in there. And so you would do like recipes, like water challenges, random fun things for your customers. You're giving them so much more than just a product. And then usually, more often than not, and I'm not going to say it won't ever happen, but if the problem were to arise, it usually arises outside of the chat, and you've been able to handle that one-on-one. Now, if a problem arises, obviously we're all human. You can just say, hey, you know what, I'm going to message you personally, and just take it outside of the chat. So I definitely think a chat is good. If you don't want to post 3 times a day in a customer chat, you don't have to, but I definitely think 1 time a day, maybe a reminder, hey, if you didn't take your products today, go take one right now. You know, whatever it is, it's just a really good thing. And Allie can probably speak better to that. Maybe I'll have Allie do a live video on Elite Legacy about customer chats, because I think that it's just a really great thing to get that going. And then I thought of something else, and I saw that chat thing that I wanted to talk about. Oh, the graphics. So I'm going to put these graphics all in Elite Legacy. The thing that I want you guys to stay away from is putting these specific graphics on your wall. These graphics are made for personal messaging. So I still want you to use curiosity posting, maybe with these products. So like, take pictures of a dry hand and then put body butter on it, and then take a picture of your hand after using lotion and put them side by side, and then talk about it. And then when somebody says, what did you use? Then shoot them the graphic in Messenger. But I don't want you to put the graphics, they say, some of them say Modere on them, some of them are blurred out. But most of actually all of them, I think, say dollar amounts. And you are giving away, you're like chasing away your sales if you put the dollar amount out there before you've had the opportunity to talk to them about the product. So I know you're going to see it. I know there are going to be teams that do it. I know there's people that don't believe what I believe, and that is like keeping some curiosity so that people have to talk to you. So just don't. Just really like keep that and make people inquisitive so that they want to talk to you. And I'm going to tell you, if somebody comes to you and you're like, and you use body butter in your post, you can be like, you know what, I use body butter, but I also use BioCell, and we have this going on. When those conversations can get led into, hey, what else are you doing? It's just helpful. Whereas if you just put that body butter graphic up there, somebody's going to go and they're going to order it, and they may not even order using your code. And that's the other crummy part. I've been dealing all weekend with, I don't think anybody on here, but trying to hunt down orders because people just went on Cyber Monday and ordered without referral codes. So we're trying to track customers, and that is never stinking fun either. Sometimes it works really great, and sometimes it's just a pickle. So, okay, I was trying to keep this under 30 minutes, and I hugely failed. So I'm sorry about that. Does anybody have any, I got myself scrolled up here to see if there's any other questions in here. Does anybody, you guys can unmute yourself. Does anybody else have any other questions or anything they?
I do.
Sure.
If somebody, okay, so my teammate said that one of her friends ordered from Modere like last year. Is she connected to whomever she ordered, or can she order from, like, can you order from whomever you want? Not trying to steal a customer, but she doesn't even know who she ordered from before.
And that's totally, if she ordered long enough ago, she can either call customer service and get her email released, or she can use a different email and sign up with whoever she wants. Her email is probably still, her email she originally used is probably still linked to that prior person.
Okay. In my last company, you just logged in as yourself through Facebook, but then you could go on anybody's website, but this is connected to, okay. That's good.
Emails are connected.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anybody else have anything? So I know this wasn't really like a big blanket training Zoom, and I know we wanted to start doing these every couple weeks. Tonight was very specific to what we're dealing with right now, but I think it was necessary. As if anything arises and you guys think of anything better we can do, any changes you'd like to see, anything fun you'd like to see, by all means, like, bring on the ideas. Somebody posted something on Facebook today. I'm not going to call them out. They're not on here now, but somebody posted something on Facebook, and I was like, oh, I love that. So I messaged them, and I was like, can you put that in our group? Because that's something for everyone. And she was like, well, I'm really scared to post in that group. And I was like, why? Like, I want all the people to post in there. You guys, this is your group. It's not my group. It's our group, and I would love to see if you come across positive motivation, good training videos, things that you think would be fun. I mean, obviously it's Christmas time, it's giving time, like all the good things. Like let's get Elite Legacy to not be so stagnant and have it full of things that are building us up, right? Like I saw so many of you start to blossom into crazy, awesome, amazing, outgoing leaders over the course of the past, well, it's been like 2 months that I've got to work very close with several of you, and it's just incredible what's happening. So please, please, please unfold and put all the goodness in there if you come across them. Oh, that person is on here. They're just hiding behind the name iPhone. She can call herself out. She did. She said she was totally chicken. But she brought all the goodness. Like, if you guys didn't see, okay, yes, okay, Allie called her out. Now I can say it. If you guys didn't see Susan's post in Elite Legacy today with the calendar of, like, how you can pay it forward every single day without really spending any money, like, hello, it's freaking awesome. And if we were all doing it and, like, talking about the things that we did for people and, like, how awesome it was, I don't care. 13-year-old behind the computer asking if she can have ice cream. I just called you out. So I just think that that's super fun too. And I think, yes, it was an advent calendar. Thank you for saying that. It is an incredible advent calendar. So, oh, and Diana's going to do a live on it. I love that. Oh my gosh. So fun. So fun. Okay, so I've kept you for 39 minutes at this point, and we have this all in recording, so those that were able to get on that have been blowing me up asking if I would record it will be pleased to hear all this. If you guys think of anything else, let me know. Message me if you're willing to do a live. Message me if you're willing to do a giveaway. And that's, oh, let's go. Go, Allie, go.
Okay, can't type fast enough. So I don't want to dump all the images in my chat now, but they all want to know. I said I would talk to them after this. So I don't want to be like, what? Should I just say, okay, I just want to tell you about this trim. There's a giveaway tomorrow night. Come in the group and you'll see all the rest.
I definitely think that you should do that. I definitely think you should get a picture of coconut lime trim and put, okay, so here it is. Our very first giveaway is tomorrow night at, what'd I say? 7 p.m. Eastern. I need to like write all this down. I'm gonna have to watch the Zoom back. 7 p.m. Eastern, and we're giving away coconut lime trim. That is going to be our first, like one of our amazing specials. All of them you will hear about tomorrow. So tomorrow, what will happen is you're going to hear all of them on the corporate live, and then we have an individual graphic for every single one of them. If you, I wouldn't do like send one graphic at a time to them. But if you hit the little button with like all the little squares where you can add like 9 images at one time, so it drops them into a blob and they can open them and scroll through them. I think that's better for a chat than sending one at a time. So it's like this big long line of, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I would wait until they've heard them first on a live video before you blow that up with all the graphics. Right. And I saw your question. I did see your question about your hearing impaired. And we can talk about that because I don't, like, we might have to create something. I don't know what that answer is. We need to like talk to corporate and see if we can get some.
Yeah, because I talked to John Melton a long time ago and he suggested I post in MLife, but nobody had any real suggestions. But I'm not the only one out there. I know that.
No, for sure.
Can she do a dual live with you, signing while you talk? Would that work, a dual live?
We technically could do something like that.
So great suggestion. I could ask my friends. I'm a deaf and hard of hearing teacher, not an interpreter, so it is different. Like in the real world, I would need a license. For that, they probably wouldn't care. Some people are very particular. Like my daughter is 21 and she's fluent in like 8 languages. A native Spanish speaker might be like, nope, she's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it is definitely better than nothing.
Yeah.
So absolutely. I mean, that's a great suggestion. I forget about those dual lives.
And what happens when I talk really fast?
I talk really fast too, so it's okay.
I talk like a mile a minute sometimes. I'm like, I'm not sure that'll work.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Hi, buddy.
Okay, so say hi. There, he's supposed to be brushing his teeth. So question about, are you gonna do like a sign up sheet or something for like what days we'll go live?
I have once everybody tells me who wants to do lives, and I want to give some people a time that weren't able to get on tonight if they want to do lives. Oh, and let me just tell you right now, I would like to keep them 5 minutes or less. I think
For
it's
sure.
really, really important for us to not have long lives. So like, this is probably the only time you'll see me be like really prepared with notes with a live, because I'll have the reviews from the website and like keep it really short and concise. Anyway, I will definitely have, once you message me, like whoever wants to do them, I want them to do something that they're excited about. I don't want you to talk about Pet BioCell if you hate animals, right? Like I want you to love what you're talking about. So when you message me and say, I'll do a live, we're going to be like, okay, what do you love? Let's find something you're really excited about. Okay, what do you know a lot about? Like there are people out there that are probiotic geniuses. I know a lot about our probiotics. So, you know what, I want to make sure that we have the right people doing them. So I'm not necessarily going to do a sign up, but we're going to, seriously, who hates animals? But for real, like there might be somebody out there that's like, I'm allergic to cats and dogs. I can't have them. I don't even need to talk. So they've never learned anything about freaking Pet BioCell, right? Like weird people. They're probably not in my friend circle. Just kidding. If any of you feel that way, like you can be in my friend circle. I'm just
Daphne, I am in your friend circle and I do not love animals.
Oh,
It's not that I don't love them. I just don't want any. I have 4 children. It's practically the same thing.
dude, I have 3 children. And when I had 3 children, I had like 7 animals.
You're nuts.
I mean, certifiably. Animals make me less nuts, let's be real.
Oh no. See, I cannot do that. Okay.
Okay, sidebar.
Before y'all kick me out of your friend circle.
Done already.
Ugh. Okay, so can I just say one thing, Allie? I would absolutely love for you to sign in a video with me. Like, it would be my favorite. Absolutely my favorite video of all time.
We have to come and watch me anytime. I'm on live on my wall all the time. So come
I
on.
know. I watch them a lot. Like
You're
every
so
time I
sweet.
see it, I'm like, I just love watching people sign.
Aw.
We watched the
Thank you.
entire season of Switched at Birth over and over. I love it.
Okay, can I just tell you a yay me moment that's totally off topic, everybody?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this about me, but I've written 3 children's books about a deaf boy a deaf dog adopted by a deaf boy. And it was at the beginning of when Switched at Birth came, and somehow the gods aligned, and Ryan Lang from that show bought a book from me and from Twitter, and he was my #1 fan for a long time. So that's my
That's
touch
so
grace.
cool.
That is really cool.
That's an amazing show. Like, we all want to learn how to sign now.
You should.
Remember, Allie, I already told you that we wanted to learn.
You should.
Yeah, it's so cool.
That's
Then you
cool.
can talk when you're not supposed to be.
Right.
Who does that?
Not me.
Amazing. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging with me tonight. I'm excited to hear from all of you. And if you need anything during these 15 days, you let me know. Last thing really quickly, and I promise this is the last thing. I don't know what the official cutoff is for backdating, but if anybody needs any backdates, get them to me ASAP. I'm assuming tomorrow we can still backdate, but I'll trying to get verification on that. So that's all I have to say. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording.